Hello everybody, my name is Jeff and welcome to this solo Nightfall guide where we will be playing the Nexus, and the Nexus has void burn on, so what we're gonna use? Exactly, void damage weapons. So I'm using my whole raid gear set with my weapons, and I'm using the Theon's Epilogue, which is a primary auto rifle with void damage. I'm using, I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, but Praedict's Revenge, which is a void damaging sniper, and Corrective Measure, which I've both, the sniper and my machine gun, got in last week, so I was pretty lucky to actually have a full void damaging weapon set. And the Theon's Epilogue normally isn't really that great in PvE nor PvP, but right now, man, it just shreds through enemies. So if you have it and you disliked it a lot, use it because it's really good right now. And the Theon's Epilogue is actually the only weapon I've upgraded, so if you have void damage weapons not upgraded at all, just use them because they will be way better than your normal weapon. Which I will demonstrate right now, because over here there's going to be spawning some enemies always, so that's why I walk over here to these steps and kill them straight away. And there you go, with one magazine they're all dead. And if you do not have the Theon's Epilogue over here, you're gonna see some shanks spawn. They have fire shields, so if you have a fire primary weapon like the Faxmithil class or the scout rifle you actually get from defeating the normal raid, sometimes you actually get that thing. I don't know what the name is, but it has fire damage as well, and it's a primary weapon. Try to use that to kill the shanks easier. And if you do not have it, just use your Surge Regime or any other weapon will fit. And if you have a lot of problems with these shanks, you can actually get a fire special weapon to get those shields off and then kill it with your primary. But I didn't really have a problem when I was using void damage weapons. It was still at 2 shots mostly with my void damage sniper. And it isn't upgraded at all, it's just a legendary sniper, so it can be really effective to still use them against him. And you see the servitor here spawn in that room. It spawns in this room where I was just shooting at, or the room I'm running at right now actually, where I'm just getting my special ammo. It kind of depends, I do not know how the spawning goes, but this time it chose to spawn in that other room. And all the other times I did it, I think a few weeks ago, the Nexus was also available. It always spawned in that other room, so I don't know if they switch it around because it's a new Nightfall, or if they switch it around every single time you try it. It's just like a random number that goes. And after you've killed the first servitor, another servitor spawns, but also a fallen captain who has actually an arc shield around him. And that arc shield can be really tricky because the captain actually can kill you really quickly. He's a major, you actually call him. So he does more damage and can take more damage. But luckily I was playing as a blade dancer and I had an arc grenade. But over here you can actually see him. I actually try to kill him with my sniper, which with 2 shots I took his shield off, but he's running away, you know, because captains, when their shield is off, they run away. And after this I've never seen him, well, you know, for a while. I was actually quite scared that he would walk all the way around and actually, you know, be somewhere around the corner, but later we will find him again. And over here you can actually see me picking up ammo all the time. I do have ammo packs, but it takes 5 minutes to actually use another ammo pack, so that's also a tip I can give you guys. Get ammo packs. I always buy a lot of heavy ammo packs, a lot of heavy, special ammo packs, and also just primary ammo packs. And it's really handy because sometimes when you're in a spot sniping on a weekly or nightfall strike, that is just really hard. You can actually easily, you know, get it by that way. You do not have to get any ammo. And whenever you have 25,000 glimmer, you know, you can't get any more glimmer. So what are you going to do with that money? I always spend it on ammo packs. So that's a tip for you guys as well, which you can use on a Nightfall strike. You can also use it on a raid. It's just really handy. And this week light switch is actually off, so you can just get punched like hell and you can't really care because they don't do a lot of damage. And with void burn, actually not really that many enemies have void damage. And oh, there's the captain again, which I'm now trying to kill with my machine gun. And this machine gun is really good as well. It has a really high rate of fire, void damage. You can actually carry a lot of bullets, so really nice combo. But as I was saying, the void damage enemies, they're not really that many. You have these servitors who fire like these bullets of void, and you have the Nexus, actually the main boss, who does void damage, which can be kind of annoying. And then you have the Fax that actually spawn in later, the Axis goblins, which are quite annoying, but we'll get to them. And the Minotaurs, yeah, they also do void damage as well. And over here you have a room of actually a few Reaver Vandals, 2 to be exact, 2 shanks. So The Shanks are always downstairs, and try to kill them first, and then you have some stealth Vandals who are just shooting at you up top. And the Reaver Vandals will actually come down and try to, you know, peek around this corner, get some shots off, and when you're low health or you see a lot of bullets flying at you, you can actually hide like I'm doing over here, and you can actually kill them pretty quickly. I saw I was also supercharged, and because the stealth Vandals up there are actually pretty annoying, I decided to just supercharge, you know, because sometimes at this spot I died the last few weeks because of those stealth guys. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't really see them that clear actually. You know, when you're close to them you can see them, but when you're far away, you know, you're trying to shoot them, I always miss or do not see them. Maybe it's just me because I'm blind. But I think, in my opinion, the second hardest part we've actually done right now. Because those servitors and that captain, it's a really easy part to actually stay in that safe spot where I was. And now we're just gonna keep on rushing. This is a really easy part, you shouldn't even think about it. Just kill the enemies in front of you and keep shooting. And when you are actually a blade dancer or a titan with an arc grenade, save it right now, do not use it. Because downstairs where we'll be going are actually Axis harpies who also have some shields around them. They will have arc shields. So try to use your grenade to rub those shields off. But again, if you do not have any arc damage, you know, your Athena's Epilogue will actually shred through them. And I see two harpies going here. Throw it and bam, they're dead. And here is one who I didn't even touch with my grenade, and he's dead pretty quickly as well. And now the Axis harpies, which is actually a funny thing I have to tell about them, because I actually shot one head off once of an Axis harpy. He came just running at me. It was on aggressive mode. He just came at me running, shooting, and I actually died. I panicked and I died. So when you see an Axis harpy, do not try to shoot his head off. Try to aim for the belly where you can actually kill him in one shot, or a little bit under the head so it will not be a headshot. Otherwise they will become aggressive and run at you. And I actually use some special ammo here to get my sniper ammo refilled to kill those Axis hobgoblins, because they can also be really annoying. They can actually shoot you down pretty quickly, and I didn't have any ammo left, so that's why I decided to get some. And here are the Axis Minotaurs. Also void damage. Then there are two Axis Minotaurs and there are two Axis Harpies. I'm sorry, Axis Goblins. So when you've killed those, the coast is pretty much clear. So kill the two Axis Hobgoblins, kill the two, how do you call them again? The Hobgoblins, who are sniping up top, and then kill the Minotaurs in that order, because you can kill the Goblins when you're inside, kind of hide, and you have to always watch your back when you're in there, because the Goblins can actually come from the back, you know, when you're shooting the other side. They can actually just sneak up on you. It happened to me a few times. And over here we have the last bit. So do not fail at this spot, because it's kind of frustrating to actually die at this spot. I've seen a lot of people actually fail over here. Even me, when I was in a team of 3, we died over here because a lot of goblins, a lot of them. So you have to play safe. Do not rush in like a crazy guy thinking he can kill everything. Even me though, I once thought, well, maybe I can just blade dance right through all of them. Well, you can't. You really can't, because there are so many and your supercharge will be over before you kill them all, and you're just gonna die. They teleport all around, they shoot you, and you just die. And if you die at this spot, it will be the most frustrating death in Destiny ever, because you've gotten so far and then you died. And over here I switched to Gunslinger, because I always die from this drop, man. When I'm using my double jump, I jump way too late or way too early. So with my triple jump, I'm really safe. So just jump on that rock, jump on this rock, jump over on that rock, and bam, this is your safe spot. Here's where you're going to be killing all your enemies right now. So here you have a lot of Minotaurs with void shields, and they're doing void damage, so you really have to watch out. It's not 100% safe. You still have to kind of play it safe and take care of all your Minotaurs over here. So it's a really easy part actually. When you do this downstairs, it's gonna be quite hard. So just take your time, take it easy, look where all the Minotaurs are, and just kill them. I'm actually gonna skip through time because there was one hiding in a corner and I did not want to go down. I was waiting for him to come to me. So skippity skip, here we go. And now I'm actually going to show you how you get to the safe spot for fighting the Nexus. You just jump on this rock that's on your right side, and you jump over to that little plateau over there. And here we go, and behind that you're safe. Not safe for Minotaurs exactly, but yeah, look, I almost die. But you're safe from the Nexus over here, and you still have to watch out for goblins and hobgoblins that will spawn. because they are really annoying. They can actually get into an angle where they can shoot you, and hobgoblins will actually, you know, throw grenades, and the Nexus actually spawns enemies when his health goes down. And here you see, when you're standing on that ledge, you can actually still die. And I almost died again. So I was really lucky doing this solo this time. 2 near-death experiences on the end part, which would have frustrated me, and I would probably have stopped soloing it and just asked my friends if they wanted to join. So when you stand behind here, you're actually safe, and as a blade dancer, when you crouch, you can actually go invisible, which is kind of a good perk, because now he's just shooting at the last spot you've seen me, and I'm invisible, he's not shooting me, and then I shoot him and he turns around. So after a while, when you actually get hit once, or you see him aiming up, like he did now, he just did 2 full hits on me, I just walk backwards, and now there are goblins spawning, and some harpies, and just mean stuff. So you have to kill these guys. You really have to kill all of them, especially the hobgoblins. If you see a hobgoblin, kill them first, because they can snipe you, they can throw grenades, and if a grenade gets in your spot, you're dead, because the grenade is actually a void damaging grenade. The Nexus will actually spawn 3 waves of enemies, so be really careful, and I can't say it enough, make sure you kill those hobgoblins. And here you saw me just waiting for my heavy ammo pack to actually be able to use it, because it was on cooldown. I used it before, so I have to wait, and I still suggest to use a heavy machine gun instead of a bazooka, because you'll be able to do a lot more damage. And here we go, the last few bits, and he is death. Yes. So it would actually be pretty interesting to know, what did you guys actually get from the Nightfall before? A exotic? I've never gotten an exotic one before. I actually got shards one time, I got energy, and I got weapons a few times, but those were just legendaries. And I really want to get the last word, or the Hawkmoon, which I'm actually waiting for. So alright, let's skip through the reward and see what we get. Oh, I'm always so excited for this part. Energy? Are you kidding me? Oh, god damn it, game. This game hates me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more future Nightfall solo strikes. And tell me in the comment section below if you've actually made the weekly Nightfall solo thanks to my guide. Hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to